Hello everyone to Heal Your Heart free masterclass today. We're gonna spend 1 hour here together, and write me a comment when you're watching this video here and just saying hi, hope you're feeling super well this morning. And you can also leave me a comment where you're actually watching this masterclass today from. And I have my tea here. You can also grab yourself a tea here, make yourself comfortable. We're gonna spend 1 hour here together. And yes, so this masterclass will be about healing your heart, activating your superpowers by letting go of your past pains. And I hope you're doing really well this morning. It's super cold here actually in Australia. It's autumn now here, and oh my god, here in the Adelaide Hills it's freezing. I think it's like 10 degrees or so. It's so cold. Oh my god. Yay, more people are coming online. Yay, super cool. 4 people online. Yay. Yeah, leave me a comment here and let me know where you're watching this video here from. Yeah, super excited. So I'm just gonna talk a little bit about what healing your heart actually means for me personally, a little bit about my story and why pain and suffering is actually our greatest gift. Oh, hi Ariane from Modbury. Oh, nice. Thank you so much for coming here live today and watching this video. Super cool. So yes, I will share with you why pain and suffering is actually one of our greatest gifts in life, and one of the first steps to really heal our heart. And then I will do a beautiful heart healing activation with you, and also a Reiki healing at the end. And yeah, it's gonna be super nice. I hope you can all hear me well. I have a little bit of background music here. I hope it's not too loud. So anyway, my intention of this masterclass here today, I'm in Millicent, South Australia, outside in snow jackets and gloves. Wow, is it snowing where you are, Leonie? Oh my goodness. Hi Debbie from Mount Gambier. Is it cold in Mount Gambier? Oh, I reckon it is. I guess it's snowing there too, isn't it? Can you go skiing there? I'm not sure. Yeah, anyway, so where was I? So my intention of this masterclass here today is to connect you back with your heart center, is to give you this safe, beautiful space to expand yourself again, to realize your true essence. And I think this is my most important masterclass, because I believe everything starts by healing your heart first. It's the foundation of everything, and this whole healing your heart is a really important piece of my own life, because I'm actually sharing with you how I healed my heart. And yeah, last year I arrived here in Adelaide and I was like in the biggest pain you can imagine. So I was actually living in New Zealand before with my ex-partner, and then I had to leave New Zealand because my visa ran out, and I had to leave New Zealand like in like immediately. So I called the government, and they said to me on the phone, Miss Miller, please leave the country as soon as possible. You are in the country illegally for like 2 weeks or so. So I had to leave New Zealand straight away, which was, oh my God, such a, yeah, it was devastating for me back then because it was my home. I moved in with my partner and I had everything there. I thought I'm gonna spend my whole life in New Zealand. But then, yeah, the first shock was that I had to leave New Zealand, and it was before COVID actually hit. So I was here in Adelaide, and luckily I had my best friend here. Um, and yeah, it's yeah, I think I was 2 weeks here, and then suddenly my ex-partner sent me a message saying that um, he actually betrayed me, and that was, yeah, oh my God, I was done and I was devastated, and I'm sharing this with you because I feel like we have to be more open and more vulnerable to life. And I want to show myself vulnerable. And I think that's one of the ways to truly connect with everyone, by sharing our pains and our hurts from our past. And anyway, I was so devastated last year. And I just remember this moment where I actually received the message, and I actually knew inside of myself that it's gonna happen. And sometimes you have this feeling, you have your intuition speaking to you. And I never trusted this intuition. I never trusted this voice inside of myself because it was actually my biggest fear to be betrayed. And I closed my heart. I closed my heart to life. I didn't trust any man anymore. I didn't trust myself anymore. I didn't trust my life anymore. I didn't want that anybody has the power to hurt me anymore. So I started to create this wall around my heart, and I began to trying to control my pain. And maybe you know that also from your own life, that you trying to control your pain because you just don't want to feel it. And you don't want to show yourself vulnerable in front of other people. Maybe you don't even want to be vulnerable in front of yourself. So what happened is that I was in pain for a couple of months. And the funny thing is that I actually met another man around this time. And sometimes we have our ways to don't look at our pains. And this man was actually, for me, like a distraction to not look at my pain. And I wanted him to fill this gap inside of me. So I think I was with this man for like 4 months, and I actually noticed he was not the right person for me either. So I was trying to fill this gap inside of me. I was in so much pain from my ex-partner, from this betrayal inside of me, and I didn't want to look at this pain at all. But then I actually created more suffering for myself by not looking at my pain. by not healing this pain. And at the end, I think last year around, I think it was in July, I made the decision that I can't live like this anymore. I was in so much pain, I was in so much suffering that I decided I just can't do this anymore. And yeah, so I was with this man, and I remember we just sometimes saw each other over the weekend, and he didn't text me throughout the whole week. And I was like really needy back then because I wanted a lot of attention, I wanted a lot of love because I wanted to fill this gap inside of me. But he just couldn't give me what I wanted and what I needed. And he was a bit avoiding as well. So it was one of the hardest decisions in my life. I had to end this relationship with him. I mean, we didn't call it a relationship anyway, but for me it felt like a relationship. So last year in July, I made the decision to break up with this man. And it was, oh my God, it was the hardest decision ever. But sometimes you actually have to look truth into the eyes, and you have to be honest to yourself. And I started to be super, super honest with myself. And to realize, oh my God, Renata, you stood in your own way the whole time. You created the suffering for yourself because you didn't want to look at all this pain which you were holding on to for so long. So I had like this breakdown, and I think I think it's like more than 6 months ago now, maybe almost a year. And anyway, so I was breaking up with this man, and oh my God, I just remember this moment where I told him, okay, I just can't do this anymore. And there was like no reaction coming from him really. And then I started crying because I realized, oh my God, we won't have this anymore. And still, he was so cold to me. And that was heartbreaking for me to see that. I think the only thing that I wanted in this moment is that he's opening his heart to me. He's showing himself vulnerable. Like I was actually hoping he will say to me, Renata, there is hope for us. Renata, we can do this. I'm sorry how I behaved to you, but we can change. But this moment didn't came. So that was really, really hard for me to see, hard for me to realize that you can't make people to react in a certain way. You just can't do it. And when I'm looking back now, end of July, my past self, and now the Renata who's living in this moment here right now, oh my God, I made a quantum jump to where I am right now. And I want to really invite you here today to look at your past pains, to think about what is not working in my life, and to be really, really truthful about it, to be really honest about it. Because sometimes we are lying to ourselves for a long, long time because we don't want to feel this pain which is lying underneath there. And my pain that I didn't want to look at was the betrayal of my ex-partner, and yeah, just this massive pain and suffering that I just closed my eyes. Like I just didn't want to see it. Because I thought I won't be safe enough. And I think we believe that we might be not safe enough to feel a certain emotion or to feel all these feelings. But I believe the only way to become free again, the only way to feel abundance again, to activate these superpowers which we all have inside ourselves, the only way is to feel this pain and to heal our heart. And the greatest damage you can do to yourself is to close your heart. No pain is greater than you would actually close your heart. And the thing is, you are the creator of this pain. I know it's a really, really hard thing maybe to realize, or a hard thing to see. And it took me a while as well to actually to look at this pain, to look at all these disappointments. It is the hardest thing, but sometimes it is the only way to truly become free again. The thing is, when you think about how does it feel like to have a closed heart, just imagine for a moment you're going through your daily life with a closed heart. You don't letting love in. And you're in this control mode. You're in fight and flight mode the whole time. And you're so much in your head. Will it be the same experience you would have then with an open heart? Because when you have an open heart, you see reality differently, isn't it? And who can relate to this? Imagine for a moment how it actually feels like to go through your daily life with an open heart. And I mean by that, an open heart is that you're letting love in. You're surrendering into this moment. And you're letting yourself guide, you're letting yourself flow. And you just see what happens, and you don't have to control anymore, because true magic can just come in these moments when we're letting go, when we're surrendering. Miracles can happen if we don't control anymore. How would the world look like if everyone would actually have an open heart? If everyone would heal their past pain, no longer hold on to their past pains, their judgments of the past, all these grudges they're holding on to, all these grudges they're holding against other people. How would the world look like? Imagine that for a moment. If everyone could be connected to the heart center, I believe the world would look so much more beautiful. And I want to believe that that is possible for us. Do you think that's possible for you? And maybe also be super honest here with yourself in this moment. Do you believe in a world of freedom? Do you believe in a world of abundance? Do you believe that everyone could live out of their heart? You can leave me a comment here and let me know your thoughts about it, if you think that's possible for you. I think that's also one of the reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing. I believe we need actually healing on this earth. We're living in this paradigm of pain and suffering because that's the only way for us to change. That's the only way for us to actually look at all this rubbish that we accumulated over the years and really, make a transformation. And the only way to become free from all this garbage is by healing your heart. And healing your heart, what does that actually mean? It's to become one again, to come back to yourself. So I went on this really long and beautiful healing journey since last couple of years, but especially since last year August, when I broke up with that other man. Because that just forced me, it really forced me to look at all my pains, to look at all my suffering. There was no way out anymore. I had to look at it. And so there were so many different ways that I actually healed. There are so many ways you can heal, and you have to find ways which feels most aligned with you. And I'm sharing with you what helped me the most to heal, to come back to my center, to be one with the pain again. Because healing your heart is also to be okay with the pain and to be at peace with the pain. And it's really about that the pain no longer controls you. So the first step here to heal your heart is awareness. It always starts with awareness. To think about, okay, what is not working in my life? And I want you to take a moment here for yourself. Grab a piece and a paper or your phone and really think about what is not really working in my life. Be really radically honest here with yourself. Brutally honest. And the thing is, most of the time we know it inside of ourselves. We know what is not working. We know it. And I want you to be vulnerable with yourself. It's it's really about admitting that you've been hurt. To be okay, to be not okay. And to be at peace that you haven't been at peace, that you haven't been okay. And I think a lot of people, they just don't want to admit that they've been hurt in their past. And I'm the same. Or I was the same. I just never really wanted to admit that I've been hurt in my past. And I had a lot of pain from my childhood. So I grew up in a family where my mom was not really present, and she got a mental illness. So she couldn't look after us anymore. So we had to move to our dad. And for a long time in my life, I thought I don't really have a mom in my life. I don't have any support in this world. And my way to cope with it was trying to control everything, basically. Trying to control my body, trying to control my emotions. I didn't want to admit that I was actually really hurt by not having a mom in my life. I was really hurt by all this pain and suffering that I went through last year, but I always downplayed it. I always wanted to put on this happy face so everyone would think, oh, she's a happy girl, everything's fine with her. I didn't want that anyone is coming close to me and actually realizes that I'm not okay. And it's the most vulnerable thing. It's the most vulnerable thing. But it's the only way to liberate yourself. And I want to invite you here to show yourself vulnerable, to drop down your masks, to become one again with yourself, to heal your past pains, to heal your heart. And the only person who can do this change is yourself. You are in control, actually. But sometimes you have to let go and surrender into yourself. You have to come back home to yourself. And the thing is, you are actually safe. You are safe to feel all this pain. You are safe to feel all of your emotions. And that is actually the second step, to really allow all these emotions to come up and to really let them flow through you. Emotions are energy in motion, and they're here to guide you. They're actually one of the best things which can guide you. They are trying to speak to you. Anyway, so that was one of the first steps. Is, first of all, to admit that you've been hurt, that something is not working in your life, and to really spread awareness about it. To be okay, to be not okay. And drop your mask, show your vulnerability. And the second step was to really allow your emotions to come up. Allow your emotions to flow through you. So, we all have like a natural reflex of healing actually inside of ourselves. All humans do. But we might stand in the way of our own healing. And yeah, there is a part of you which wants to control. And what you have to come to realize is that you are the only person who can do this work. You are the only person who can change your life. Nobody else can. And you can heal yourself. How does it feel like when you say to yourself, I can heal myself? How does it feel for you? Do you think it's possible? And I want to give you permission today, here right now, that you can heal. You can heal your life. Everything is possible. And give yourself permission. Give yourself permission to change. But also accept the part of you which wants to control, which wants to maybe control your pain, which wants to control your suffering, and which wants to hold on to something because you're so afraid of losing. You're so afraid of being a loser. You're so afraid of losing yourself. But just by losing, you are actually winning. So what I did last year is I was trying to hold on to this pain for way too long. And you can imagine it's like a burning candle in your hand. And this candle almost burns down your whole arm, but you're not aware of it because you're holding on to it the whole time. So you're almost becoming one with the pain. But the most scariest thing now is to let go of that candle because you know this burning candle. You become one with the burning candle. But you're letting go now, this burning candle. And it might feel unsafe right now to let go of this burning candle. Because that's what you've known for so long. You just knew how it feels like to have this burning candle in your hand. But just by letting go of this burning candle, you start to realize, oh my God, my hand has been burned the whole time. I was in pain the whole time, but I didn't realize. And by just letting go of this burning candle, you can start to move again. You can start to heal again. Isn't that funny? That one of the hardest things for humans is letting go. And who can resonate with that? Letting go is the hardest thing. And it's one of the hardest things for me personally to let go of actually people that I loved, people that I was in a relationship with, because all my fears were coming up that I will be alone forever and yeah, nobody loves me. I will never ever be in a relationship again. So I created this safety net around me. And that nobody can touch me, nobody can hurt me, nobody can come close to me. But by that, I actually didn't allow to let love come in. I didn't allow to let life come in. And I actually believe when you close your heart, yeah, you're closing yourself from life. The moment you're choosing to not love again, the moment when you choose to not trust in life anymore, the moment when you choose to not trust anyone anymore, even yourself, I believe that moment you stop living. In that moment you stop living. Because for me, to live is to love. And the thing is that we think we can't take this pain, but our heart is stronger than we think. Our heart is actually the organ which can absorb the pain and can transform it. It is the organ which makes us becoming one again. Our heart energy is actually the most powerful energy we have. When was the moment when you were closing your heart? Maybe you're going through a phase in your life right now where you are closing your heart down, where you chose nobody can touch me, nobody can hurt me, and you put on this mask of I'm the strong person, I'm the strong woman. Can you relate to this? So one of the ways that I healed my heart is, or was, or is still, chanting. And chanting was one of the ways which opened myself up to life again, opened myself up to joy again. It was the most beautiful thing ever. So I went last year to a yoga school, and I did chanting there for like sometimes a couple of hours on a Sunday night. The Australian School of Yoga and Meditation in Adelaide, I can totally recommend that. And I started to transform myself. I became more confident again because I activated my sacral energy again, my energy from a room center, and beautiful things started to happen because I actually admitted to myself that I've been in pain. So I went to this yoga school and I sang a lot and I went through all these different emotions, and I was actually allowing myself to feel everything, to let go. And then beautiful things started to happen because I actually allowed myself to get help. So I went to a medium actually, and this medium helped me, guided me. And I think that's sometimes one of the first steps as well, to let yourself guide, to let yourself coach, to be vulnerable enough to let yourself guide from another person, and to admit to yourself that you need help, that you can't do this alone. And I think that's the reason why we're all here today, because there's a part of you maybe which realizes, oh my God, I can't do this alone anymore. I need help. And your soul led you here today. Your soul is here for a reason. So I went to this medium, and I went to other people, or other people actually came into my life, and they offered me to yeah, to give me actually a free healing. And that never really happened in my life, but it was because I was so vulnerable at that time, but I was attracting the right people actually who helped me to become one again, to help me to heal again. And I did a lot of Reiki healing, and I did a lot of Reiki healing on myself too. And so Reiki healing helped me, chanting helped me, meditation, going to other coaches and going through emotional healing. There's so many things you can do to heal your heart, to drop back into this heart center. And what we are doing here right now, I will lead you through a beautiful heart activation meditation. And I will also do a group Reiki healing. And at the end, I will share with you a wonderful coaching program. And yes, so let's start to meditate. So make sure you're comfortable, have a sip of water. And I will lead you a little bit through a breathing, drop you back into your heart center. And yeah, and then you will receive some healing at the end. And I just want to invite you to, yeah, find a nice, comfortable, silent space wherever you are right now. If you're driving, you can do this meditation later. And if you can't do this meditation right now, you're so welcome to, yeah, do it later, whenever you feel like it. So I will just put on some nice music. So, roll back your shoulders here, make yourself comfortable, and close your eyes here. Take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Take another deep inhale in and exhale through your mouth. Take a deep inhale in through your nose and exhale out through your mouth. And come back here to your breath. Become really aware here of your inhale ins and your exhales outs. And just relax here into your body. And I want you to count to 5 with your inhale in. And when you exhale out, you count to 5 as well. So inhale in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just count in your head. And just do some breaths in your own time, in your own counts. And focus here on your heart center. You can also place a hand here on your heart. And just notice how your body feels right now in this moment. Notice all the sensations in your body. And focus here on your heart center. Come back to a neutral breath. And just notice how your body feels right now after this breathing exercise. And I want you to imagine that from the bottom of your spine, roots are going down into the floor. They're going down into Mother Earth like roots from a tree. And they're going deeper and deeper into Mother Earth. And they're connecting you to Mother Earth. And these roots are going deeper and deeper into Mother Earth. And these roots are going down now into the Earth chakra. And you're connecting now with the chakra of the Earth. And imagine that a white light is coming from the center of the Earth to the bottom of your spine, and it's entering your body and it's filling up your whole body with the purest white light that you can imagine. And this white light washes all your worries away, washes all your doubts, your fears, your anxiety away. And every cell is now filled with the purest white light that you can imagine. Imagine that this white light is entering your heart, and it's filling up your heart with the purest white light. And notice how your heart center is expanding in this moment. And this light also enters your shoulders, your arms, and your hands. It enters your throat, the back of your head, the top of your head, all cells in your brain. And every cell in your body is now filled with the purest white light. And you can give thanks now here to Mother Earth. Give thanks that you are alive, that Mother Earth helps you, it's guiding you. And imagine now that a beautiful white light from the universe is entering now the top of your head, and it's relaxing every cell in your brain. And this beautiful white light goes now into every cell of your body. It's going into your heart space. And this beautiful, universal love is now in every cell of your body. And this beautiful blue light is mixing with the white light of Mother Earth. These beautiful lights, they're meeting in your heart center. They're filling up your heart with so much energy, with so much love. Allow yourself to feel love. Allow yourself to receive love. Give yourself permission to receive. And just repeat this mantra in your head. I'm receiving love. I'm receiving love. I give myself permission to receive. Give myself permission to receive. Just notice how that feels like. And just breathe here into your heart space. Your heart is the center of your life. And I want you to think about now a moment in your life, in your past, that you've been hurt. And maybe a pain in your life that you didn't want to look at for a long, long time. And it's time now that you look at this. And I want you to count down from 10 to 1. And when we arrive to 1, there will be a moment coming up in your life which you need to send healing to today, and which is important for you today. And then we'll count down with you together. 10, 9, relax more deeper and deeper into every cell of your body. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now in front of your eye there's a moment from your past, a moment where you haven't been okay. And in this moment you admit that you've been hurt. And just see this moment in front of your eye like a movie. What is happening right now in this moment? Who is with you? Are you alone or are you with someone else? Are you smelling something? What thoughts are running through your head? And if there's also no moment coming up for you, that's fine as well. Just go into this feeling in your body. And just allow yourself to feel this emotion. Allow yourself to feel all these feelings that you felt in this moment. I want you to imagine that a beautiful white light is going over this moment, and it's cleaning all the negative energy, all the karmic energy from this moment. And I want you to imagine that your spiritual guides are coming into this moment and are making sure that you are safe. And these spirit guides, they're helping you to release, they're helping you to let go, they're helping you to heal in this moment. And maybe your spirit guides are animals, angels. Just use your imagination. Maybe it's your higher self. And these spirit guides are coming close to you. And that's they're making sure that you're okay. And you can just go to them now, and if it feels good for you, you can give them a hug. And they're saying to you, all is well. All is well. You're safe. We've got your back. We've got your back. And just imagine that you let yourself drop. That you let yourself guide from them in this moment. There's nothing you have to do right now in this moment. You can just be. And they're putting their hand onto yours. And they're saying to you, it's time for you to let go. It's time for you to heal this pain. You don't have to control your pain anymore. You don't have to hold on to this anymore. It's time for you to become one again. It's time for you to rise, to become free again. and to activate your superpowers within. It's time for you to heal your heart, because we need you. We need you now more than ever. We need your beautiful, the most beautiful version of yourself. We need you. You're not alone in this world. We've got you. We've got your back. And just imagine how from their hand a beautiful white light is entering your heart, and it's healing your pain. It's healing the pain from this moment. Even if you don't know how, just allow yourself to feel in this moment. Just allow yourself to heal. Allow yourself to receive healing from the spirit guides. And now imagine how the situation from your past is now covered in a beautiful white light. And all these emotions which were charged in this moment are now released, are now cleansed, and they getting released into beautiful white light. And if there's maybe a person in that situation you want to forgive, you're so welcome to forgive them in this moment. And maybe you want to forgive yourself also in this moment. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I love myself. Thank you. And your spirit guides are now leaving. And whenever you need them, they're there for you. You're never alone. And if you ever need support or guidance, you can just call upon them. They're there for you, always, in all ways. Now just slowly come back into this present moment. Connect back with Mother Earth, ground yourself in this moment. Connect back with your breath. Just see how you're feeling right now in this moment. And we're doing now a group Reiki healing. I just want you to relax back. You can lay down if you want to, or you can just sit and just feel this energy which I'm sending you now in this moment. And just, repeat this mantra in your head. I allow myself to receive. I allow myself to receive. So just enjoy for energy that I'm sending now to you. And I hope you're feeling super nourished now. I could really feel an intense healing for myself and an immense clearing. And it's amazing that we can do that actually online. And distance healing, distance Reiki works so incredibly well online. It's amazing. And I really hope that you could feel something. And for everyone who's watching the replay, let me know how you were feeling after the meditation and after the Reiki. And for those who are live here right now, how are you feeling? Please let me know. And I really hope you could feel this love from me that I was sending to you. And yeah, I really hope you could take so much from this masterclass here today. And there's an announcement. So for everyone who's here live, and also for all those of you who are watching the replay, I have a special offer for you. So I will be launching Wonder Woman program this coming Friday. I think it's the 16th of April. And it's a 12-week online transformational coaching program, especially for women who want to overcome fear, anxiety, to make confident decisions for themselves, and who are ready to make a radical change in every area of their life, who are ready for a radical change and activate their superpowers by a healed heart. So, I have a special offer for you. So, usually my program is $666. It's for 3 months, and you will have every 2 weeks a one-on-one live call with me, and you will also have access to a beautiful Facebook group where we will do live trainings, and you will be connected with all beautiful women who also are ready to change something in their life and want to activate their Wonder Woman within. So I have this special offer for you, a $200 discount. So for everyone who's watching this masterclass, I have a $200 discount. And no, I think it's actually $222. It will be $444 for 3 months with me. 6 one-on-one live calls with me, and you have access to the Facebook group with all the live trainings, and I will share with you how I healed my heart. So we will do beautiful exercises together. I will teach you how to chant. We will do a lot of forgiveness exercises together, and I will also do some yoga as well. So everything which is opening your heart. It will be such a beautiful, wonderful program. I'm so looking forward to it. And I just have 5 spots open for 5 women. 5 spots open for 5 women. So if you're feeling the call, please send me a message, and I will also will put the booking link actually in this Facebook event as well. And yeah, if you're not really sure if this program is for you, please book with me a discovery call, and we can have a chat to see if we are aligned and if we're the right fit together, because I really want women who are ready to take action, who are ready to change, and who are ready to commit 100% to heal their heart, to become their superhuman, to become their Wonder Woman of their own life. Yes, so get in contact with me, book in a discovery call with me. Yes, and if you want more information, I will be launching it this coming Friday. And there will be also more information on the landing page as well then. Anyway, Let me know how you're feeling. For those of you who are still live here, please let me know how you're feeling. I hope you have a wonderful day. Sorry it has been over an hour now. Sometimes I kind of forget myself in all this healing space. Anyway, I'm sending you lots of love. You are a gift to this world, and you are already a Wonder Woman. You are already a Wonder Woman. Mwah. Sending you all my love. And have a beautiful rest of your day.